right, good morning, guys. We are just pulling off the dock. I got my son with me. If you've been following along, we're taking the last 20 traps out. And actually, you can see me good today. I left the GPS backlight all the way up on 100%. That's the light that's shining up on me. I gotta lower that because it completely blinds me and I can't see forward. But we're heading out today. We got the last 20 traps to put out, so we're gonna pull 180 today, drop these other 20, but we're also gonna already start moving traps. So first 13 traps that I'm gonna pull, all those are getting moved, so we're gonna be loading those onto the boat. And we gotta start moving and trying to find some new crab spots because those traps are not doing well. So we're gonna keep moving around. We gotta keep searching. That's the name of the game. As the season goes on, we keep moving once the traps are underperforming. But we're gonna go ahead and get these lights turned down. It is pitch black. It's 5:10 right now in the morning, and we're gonna go ahead and steam out to our first trap. We'll bring it along, and we are hoping for another solid day today. Let's go. Alright guys, we are on the ocean side. We have the boat loaded down. We got 33 traps on board. And we are letting my son, next generation here, learn the winch. I told him we're letting him do some. And he's learned it very quickly here. He's getting some speed. The key is safety and speed. You can't lose time, because then at the end of the day, I figured I would have to let him do, 10 traps, 15 to practice, but he's doing good. He's doing good. We're gonna let him keep going. We're gonna let him keep going. To it. Really tough here because we have traps and Captain Abel has traps. Oh Nelly, oh Nelly, we jigsed him with the speed. And the other key, crab or no? The other key is not to hit the boat. Do not want to hit the boat. You hit the boat, you get kicked off your job. Let's get that rope in the water. So guys, what I'm going to do differently now than what I did last time is that last time I recorded and then I went and I recorded and we did get a bunch of crab. Drop it. But not in the traps where I was recording. So I'm gonna record here. We got them all in a really long line, but there's 6 here that have been doing very well since we started the season. So I'm gonna record these 6, and then we're gonna keep pulling, and I'm gonna record where I did good last time, 5 or 6 at a time, 10 to try to show you guys some crab, because I did hit some pockets last time that were just unbelievable, and I want to be able to show you guys that. Crab? To know if it's good. crab. Oh, Nelly. So yeah, these traps did good last time, so I want to record, and they've been doing good ever since we put them here. So then I just kept, you know, extending it all the way up. The other ones caught, I think 4 or 5 claws in 6, so it's nothing really exciting about that. But I did hit some here last time that were very good. Drop it. Be able to show you guys that. When you click the video, you want to see, you know, catching some crab. I would love to tell you that I would love for every trap, and there's not a fisherman out there that would tell you they wouldn't have every trap catching. Whoops, you gotta be careful for this jack hook. Go, go, go. Oh, the baby says, she says, go, 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 and she starts running. Crab or no? She cheers herself on. Then we gotta get him up to grabbing and cracking the claws off. I'm just nervous, guys, because you have to get good at it. The problem is that in the getting good at it, if you get a crab that bites your finger, you can break your finger. Drop it. So I don't know if I'm ready yet. You know, he plays football. It's harder to play football with 9 fingers, you know? That's just if you make one mistake. You make 2, you can have 8 fingers. Tide is perfect today, where last time it was weird, real strong tide. I had to pull a rope on every trap. Crab? Makes it a lot easier. Those are all too small. So 2 more left in this line. Man, only 3 claws. This is no bueno. So this is how it is, you know. Then all of a sudden you hit one trap and it's got 6 or 7, you know, and it just makes up for all the other ones that didn't have. Drop it. I'm doing, guys, is I'm turning the boat to angle the rope to be coming away from the boat. Crab? Yep. Looks like a big one. So you see, guys, this is what I'm talking about. You hit one like that, you know, and so then all of a sudden you had a couple zeros, and that's kind of how the day goes, you know, when you're crabbing. They're not all gonna catch. I mean, the first pull was amazing. We had only 8 traps that entire day that didn't catch. But already last time we pulled 160, I dropped 20. So we had 78, half of them, that didn't catch anything. But that's just how it goes. Drop it. Now we're coming up to the last one in this line. Then I'll go ahead and pause. Gotta get some music going here. And then we're gonna pull a bunch of traps and we'll bring you guys back to another line that did well. And I know it's pretty cool to see what we're doing. You know, if you're not familiar with the commercial fishing, but it's also pretty cool to see us getting crabs. We want to see the crabs too. Go, go, go. Nothing? Yeah. Got a nap in the morning on the way out is did you good. So we're moving along pretty good. Just for a time check, guys, 7:35. So I don't even remember what time we left. It was a little after 5. So now 2.5 hours. I mean, the ride to get out here takes a while, and especially when we're loaded with traps in these rough conditions. Go, drop it. We can't really go quickly because it's not safe. So we're gonna shut this thing down, turn off the cameras, take off my microphone. I don't want to get that messed up, and we're gonna keep pulling, and we'll bring you back. All righty. Welcome back. We have a massive weather update. The day started off 14, 15 miles an hour and was supposed to stay that way all day, and it is blowing easily 25. It's got to be gusts higher than that. We are taking just waves over the bow. I mean, this is unbearable. But I'm going to record a little bit here. Got 10 traps here, and then I'm going to record in another spot because it's just all this camera gear is just getting soaked. Got it? The wind is unbearable. I hope the audio is good. Even though I got the wind protection on this mic, that's a lot of wind. Yeah, we started off good. Now with the wind that we have, we can't even speed in between traps. We gotta go slow. We're just, I mean, it's just getting pounded with rain. I mean, rain, seawater. We got, all right, nothing. So I will tell you, it feels like it's slower than last time because we've hit a lot of traps with 0, but we from the grand total, we're still doing a little bit better than last time. I just hope we hit those good pockets like we did last time. Drop it. That really saved the day. I mean, we had, and I'm gonna record that line. I hope it does good because we're gonna extend it. Oh, we're gonna extend it on either side. So I hope it does good. We dropped 5 there. I pulled them last time. They were very good. I mean, excellent. So I want to extend it. And hopefully, you know, that bottom continues before and after it. Unbearable. I'm having a problem with my starboard control. It's getting really hard to put it in and out of gear. Nothing. Huh? Huh? show you guys a little baby muntin snapper. Hopefully it'll look quick. Decide quickly. He was nervous, poor guy. He was nervous. So I'm gonna bring you back in that line, just because if it's good, I want you to be able to see it. But so basically what's been happening is we're pulling 10, 15 zeros, then you hit, 8 claws, drop it. Then, you get 2 or 3, then a handful of zeros, and 6, 7, and another 6, 7. So, that's the story of the day, but that's kind of how it is, though, when you're doing this. Obviously, we want to look for good bottom. So what I do now is I start keeping a log. Like, you guys have been following along on the videos, I keep a log. And once I got, a couple pulls on the trap that hasn't caught, I gotta move it. Unless I know that coordinate was good last year, and depending on what time of year, and I might leave it. But we really got to keep moving traps. I mean, we're already, I don't remember what week we're in, probably 4th or 5th week. Nothing. 4th or 5th week of the season, and we've already moved like 70 traps. So all right, throw them out. So it's just a constant effort to keep moving. I got a lot of traps that we have been, kind of slow right now, but they were excellent in December last year. So I don't want to move those just yet. We're just now starting to get, these strong bull fronts coming in. Drop it. And these strong northeast winds are good for the crowd, they say. So I guess at the end of the day, you got to be in the right spot. And that's just gonna appear out of nowhere into your trap. We got the data from last year. Oh man, I really need to invest in that isoglass. Now it looks like we're gonna have a higher service bill, whatever's going on with this throttle. Oh, let those guys come out. Gotta get all those out. Now what we want to see in the trap. So time check, 10:09 in the morning. We're going really quick, but it is hard to try to go fast when the weather is like this. The most important thing is to be safe, This was not forecasted for today. Drop it. Show you guys some crap. desperately need it. Now we got our service bill. Our service bill plus whatever's wrong with my starboard throttle. I'm hoping it's just a cable that needs to be replaced. Nothing? Oh, daddy. At this rate, we might have to come out with oars next week. But yeah, I'll be taking the boat after we pull the traps. Gotta clean her up good. And she will be going to Sunshine Marine. That's where I take it to. Eddie and Carlos here in Miami. Drop it. These guys are excellent. If you're in Miami, you need a place to take your boat. These guys are unbelievable customer service. They will take good care of you. Up sledding today. We're doing good. We're making good progress. We're gonna get our 20 new, the last of the traps out, and then 13 more that we moved today. And next week, hopefully, we'll get some good data, check out our analytics, and then we'll start moving again. That is discouraging to see two of them broken. No, that's a rip that. Ah, there's got to be a VFC. Big crab. Drop it. Alright, so we're at skunked out so far in this line. Can't finish it off with nothing. We gotta tell you something. I'll tell you what we got when we get to the last one here. So far we're on our second bucket, way down towards the bottom. We could get 3 buckets, will be equal to last time. Ooh, now the throttle's very soft. So I think it's gonna be majorly off with this. You know, I like when there's a problem for it not to like fix itself. You know, I'd like to know that we identified what it was. We got. Yeah. Ooh, all right. Finally, we almost forgot what a crab looked like, guys. Not too shabby, considering we've got like 100 more traps to go. So somewhere along the line we're going to hit them. All right, so now we're not skunked out in this line. And guys, it's hard because when I'm pulling this, I take off the mic, put the cameras away so they're not getting soaked. Then I have to stop, bring everything out when I'm going to record. So that's why when I hit a couple traps that have a lot of crab, drop it. It's not that easy for me to get everything out, put the mic on, the pack in my pocket, set up the camera. So that's why we do it in little spurts like this, in sections, to be able to show you guys what we're doing. These waves are terrible, man. We are so cold. Like my baby says, she says it's cold, it's cold. It's freezing for us today. I know my people from the north are gonna say lightweights. 69 degrees for us Floridians. That's cold. It's cold. So but yeah, first time using the winch is doing pretty good. So as I say that, it knocks the heck out of the boom. And it's crazy how they say history repeats itself. When I was his age, I was pulling traps like crazy with my dad and my grandfather. 2,500 traps down in Key West, commercial lobster fishing. So, drop it. It is very cool, doing this. I don't want to say new anymore because it's been 4 years now since we've been heading down this journey, but leaving corporate America, getting into, back, making a living from the ocean, charter fishing, commercial fishing, and being able to now share with my kids like I did, and I was able to do with my dad and my grandfather. So really cool stuff. Last one, home run, baby. We need a home run here. Run. What do we got? Leg? Yeah, that's one in there. Measure it. So you learn. Just keep your fingers away. So 5, 6 claws only there, and 10 traps. Still not horrible. If you've been following along, I like to say that when it's bad, I'd like to add a minimum average in the day, a claw per trap, right? So we got 180 traps in the water now. We got 20 on the boat. Next week we'll have our full 200 in. And if you're wondering why we didn't drop them at the beginning and you haven't been following along, this is your first video that you watch, we started the season, had 119. I bought another 100 from another fisherman that was selling them, and then it was a race to get these traps built, buoys painted, cut the ropes, get them all ready to go, cement poured in, and get them out here. The problem is that last week you can only bring half. It's way too rough to be so top heavy because you could capsize. Drop it. So got the last 20 out now. So guys, we're gonna keep pulling. And I'm gonna bring you back in that line that I hope, and I'm banking on it because I'm adding more trailers to it. So I need it to still be a home run. And hopefully we found a good little patch there of bottom that's gonna be good for the crab. But I'm gonna bring you back on that one. I'm gonna get these cameras put away, crank up the music, and see if we can't pick up some ground. Let's go. All right guys, we are back. We have just dropped traps on one side of it, and then we're gonna pull, and then we're gonna drop on the other side of it. This is the line that I told you that I set the week before. That was very, very good, so I'm hoping we extend it. It keeps on catching. So right now, time check, it is 11:20 in the morning. We've got 140 claws on the dot in our bucket. We're really hoping to get another 100, 150, 160 more. But it has been slow. Slow. Very, very slow. But let's see. We got 21 in these 5 traps last week. So, gonna really change the mood on the boat. Really, really change it. Ooh, that wave came right over the bow. My son is killing it today. And he told me earlier on another trap, he's like, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Your hand starts hurting. Crap? Oh, Nelly. This is extremely difficult work. 0. Okay. It doesn't look like we're gonna win by a shutout. And we just dropped some more traps here. We have hope. Never lose the hope. But yeah guys, commercial fishing is extremely difficult. Drop it. Very, very labor intensive. It's not a single job on the ocean that isn't. It's not just commercial fishing. It's hard work. Tough sledding. Oh, there she is. Come on, crabbies. We promised the viewers. Crab. These traps are from the hospital pile. They're all patched up. The hospital pile. If you didn't watch the video of us getting it ready, if you missed those, guys, go back to the playlist. Start on the first one, so you're all up to date. Our stone crabbing 24-25 season playlist. The hospital pile is what we designate as the yard for the ones that need major repair. We put them over there. Drop it. Oh, Nelly. So that's the hospital pile. Ones that need major help. Crabbies? Yeah. the BFCs. Crazy. So this is not what we thought it was going to be like. Drop it. Some more. Last time, so those pumps did really good for us last time. So I'm gonna add 10 more to this, and we just gotta wait because we know the crab came through here. So gotta wait for the next wave of crabs. This is just unbearable, these waves. Me and my son were talking about it, and I don't think we only had one good day last year that it was smooth. I mean, it's just been, this has been rough this year. Rough. Wind is not letting up, and then this week, God, well, not this week, the next week, they got wind forecasted up to 50 miles an hour. 2 of the days. Crab? Yeah. And this is the point where next 2 traps after this one, at the beginning of the next line, I caught 15 claws in 2 traps. I'm gonna bring you guys to those 2, and hopefully they do the same. Drop it. We're gonna pull this one, and we gotta drop 6 because I put 4 at the beginning of the line. We got a real shallow shoal where we could run aground there right at the beginning of it. It's because we got it backwards. It's got the zip tie on it. Oh, Nelly. Now what we were looking for, guys. Man. This is the part where it starts getting real stressful. You're not catching. Drop it. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do now, still gotta drop the other ones. We're gonna second guess our original decision. Alright guys, here we go. Let's see if this comes through. Oh, I only have these 2 traps here. Had a bunch of traps, and ended up moving them. I'm gonna go right to it now. Ended up moving them because they weren't catching. And the only two that always caught, you know, we had 20, 30 of them here, were these two. So I don't know. It's like a crab portal here. They come and they show up here. Let's see. Come on, baby. Grab that one and film it again. Memory serves me correct. I think it was the second trap that caught 9. And the first one caught 6. This is why you keep a log. This is why I like to keep a log, so I remember. But yeah, I think it was the second one that was really good. So, I mean, Trav had a bunch of crab. I think, what was it, 5 crabs in there? 6 crabs? They don't all have the right size claws. It happens. It happens. Drop it. But yeah, guys, after this trap, this is the part of the day, even though it's only 11:40, we got up at 3:30. This is the part of the day where we are starting to get very tired. You know, we really got to push through, so we're gonna put on some music, very loud, and gotta really push ourselves to get to the end of the day here. It is tough. Maybe you saw last week's video, I was by myself, and man, the muscle cramps that I was getting were unbelievable. And I just kept drinking water and water and water. I thought I was dehydrated, and then I read about it, and it said that you could be sodium deficient, and the more water that you're drinking, the worse you make it. Nothing. Like my baby daughter says, she says, "Oh no." It's like the first phrase that she learned whenever something's not good. But yeah, I was reading about it, and it says that if you're sodium deficient from, you know, sweating a lot, you keep drinking more and more water, you start making it worse because you're diluting your body even more. So we made some liquid IVs, they're like electrolytes, got them in the cooler. I'm gonna go ahead and slam one of those, drop it. I guess the crab portal wasn't open this time. But we're gonna go ahead and drink 2 of those, get some music blasting, and try to pick up some speed here. And then I'm gonna bring you guys back at the end like we always do, and show you what we caught. All right, guys, time check at the end, 3:11 in the afternoon. So got done an hour and a half earlier this week with my son than me by myself. But man, this is, I don't know, this camera could do this any justice, but I mean, you take a look at this. It has just been It's unbearable, this wind. So, but it's a pretty good day. We didn't get to the 3 buckets that we were shooting for. We're seeing a major slowdown. And we're gonna have to do a lot of trap moves, but that's the name of the game. But we got a little over 2 buckets. We got our 2 buckets almost full. And then we've got, I don't know, a little bit less than half in there, 1/4 bucket. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you missed last week's video, I'm going to link it at the end of this one, and I'll catch you next week. Let's go.